So here's an unboxing I sort of kept to myself. This is something I received about a week and a half ago, and I've been told, keep it on the DL. So now that it's been announced, I can actually show it off. So this is the Anycubic Vyper. Greetings, Dave here, DCBFX. Another printer review. Starting to do a lot of these. This is, I wonder if I'm still going to keep fixing computers. Well, I know I am, because I got a whole whack of them too. This is the Anycubic Vyper, as sent to me by my friends at Mac Solutions, down in Concord, Canada. This is working out really well. I've had some friends or some acquaintances who've said, I'm looking for a printer. Call these guys. And my code, DCBFX10MEC, still works. So someone I've known quite well, not quite well, but known for quite a long time, was able to get a printer and got some filament because he got 10% off. So thanks, guys. Anyway, this is something that they asked me to keep on the QT. They sent it to me and said, can you please give it a try? And I've done some Anycubic printers. Now, their resin ones are good. You know, I miss the Mono SE. I still like my Mono. My Mono is excellent, but the Mono SE was so good because it was so fast. I wasn't a big fan, because I haven't really done a lot with it, but you know, it was an okay printer of the Mega V2. Nice printer, nice stuff. The Vyper. This thing's great. I love this thing. Very similar to the Mega V2, but there's some really cool things going on under the hood here. You have still movable plate, and it's good. There's a lot of things that they've done that sort of more, I guess, under the hood. This automatic leveling, it's great. Just basically put it on it and go. When I first got it, I thought, oh, automatic leveling, hello. So it only takes a couple minutes to do, and it's good. Now, one thing I will say, go back to the build plate, some people, when you see descriptions on Thingiverse of how to print things, they print it flat in the glass, get that nice glossy finish. Not with this. This has got a little bit of a pebble finish, so you're not going to get anything flat on it. It's going to be slightly pebbled, but whatever. Who doesn't finish the 3D prints? So one of the things I like about this too is it's quiet. Not while it's printing. While it's printing, it fans really loud because you expect that. But right now, like, it's on. No standby fan, nothing. You know, it's very quiet. So if you're going to do a lot of prints in the interim while you're waiting to, you know, remove prints and everything else, it's not that loud. In fact, the fans in my office are louder than what's going on with this right now. So some of the cool features I like about this, the touchscreen, really quite nice because it's a touchscreen. So, you know, it's the size of an iPhone, an older iPhone, or maybe an iPod Touch, and it has everything right there. It comes with a few great files. Here's the owl. Now, they also sent me some filament to go with. Now, what I found, this is always fun, when they want you to review filament, and there's nothing against the guys whatsoever, what's not moving? Violet. So, I got some violet filament. So there's a benchy. This just, so I don't know if you can read that on the bottom there, it's hard because of the pebble bottom, but it has the CT3D XYZ on there. No supports, obviously, because it's a benchy. Fantastic. And now I said to my friends, it's funny, a lot of people print benchies, I print comms, but there we go. I've got a new first contact uniform, I need a new comm, so I figure why not, we'll print a new comm. It just needs a little bit of Bondo on the top to finish the top, just for steps, but neither here nor there. Other cool things, my Eureka comm, and just for fun, a couple weeks ago, we were, in my family, we do family movie night on Fridays, and my youngest said, what's that? It's the movie with the girl and the coin. Tomorrowland? Yeah, that's it. So, Tomorrowland. And then, just because of who I am, Star-Lord earpiece. This is the one that, the file, I'm not sure it still exists anymore, but you can just take this and you can assemble it. If I do this here. So you actually wire this up for, you can put in a switch here, and you can then actually have it light on, because there's a spot here for an LED. So to say I'm a fan of this, yes, very much so. Now this is just preliminary, this is unboxing. And the funny thing is, this was a demo unit that they were trying out to see if they were going to carry it. If you looked at my last video on the Creality D1, they said, this is too many problems, we don't want this, get rid of it. So they're testing them in-house as well now, and then they bring them to me to do review, because, you know, I do reviews for them. So office test right across there. This came in 2 pieces. This was nothing to assemble. This was, 4 screws in the bottom, plug in the connectors. There was a small damage to the stepper motor on this side, but the pins were bent, so just get in there with the needle nose pliers and twist and in. They did send me a new stepper, but I got it working, so I see the point putting a new stepper on right now. I don't need to. It works fine. So, is this a good printer? Yes. Yes, so far I like this. I'm going to try some bigger things and see what it does. I want to make sure there's no, Z-wobble or anything like that, but the small things that I tend to like to print really well on this. One small thing that I'm not a fan of, though, for some reason, a little bit of elephant foot when you first put it down. Now it's auto leveling. Now, I probably could, in the auto leveling, there is a Z offset. I could probably do like a 1 millimeter or 0.1 millimeter offset up to stop that, because like parts like this, these are supposed to fit in together into here, and there's a slight elephant, so I need to just trim that back so that would fit in there. On my old printers, like my CR10S or our CR10 V2, don't have a problem with that. So it's probably just a small configuration. Speaking of configuration 2, this one, much better support with the profile. I didn't like the profile that came with the Mega V2. It wasn't very good. I threw it in Cura, and it's like, this one much better. The only thing is it has the dimensions off. So in Cura, if you use it, the first thing it does is it draws the line up and down here before it starts printing. The line goes right here. In fact, here is some filament that didn't quite make it. So it's a little off by a pinch. Baby steps. Just little things to reconfigure. Easily done. Weirdly going into focus there. It's good. It's really good, and like I say, the leveling, I leveled, printed, took the bed off, removed the part, put it back on, printed, no problems whatsoever. I didn't have to go and re-level all the time. I just sort of left it and went. So I, at this point, don't even know what the price point is on this, but if you're looking at getting into a smaller printer, like if this was the same size bed as a CR10 V2, or even I guess the V3, I haven't seen a V3 yet. I have a 10S and a V2. I haven't seen the V3 yet. Maybe they'll send me one to review. If this was a little bit bigger, this printer would be almost perfect. It's really great. The height is good for what it's doing. I still could do my Star-Lord helmet on here, but the bed here is small. It's only 245, so it's not even full. You can't get like on the CR10S, you've got like 12 inches by 12 inches or 300 by 300. It's 245. But for smaller things like I like to print, pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll link in the description below to Mech Solutions. If you're looking in Canada, look at, see if you get one of these. As I said, they just were announced. I got this in the sort of near the tail end of May, say around the 25th, and they said, shh. And then at I think on the 30th or 29th, they said, yeah, hi, we've got the new Vyper coming out. So sort of the embargo was off on it. I think this is great. There are things for improvement. Plastic extruder, but it's good. The extruder is good. I had no problems feeding the filament in. The sensor I like quite a bit too, because it's not just a solid sensor. It's sort of, well, it's solid, but it's not rigidly attached. It sort of, it goes with the filament. So as you're going up and down the spool of filament, it's going with it. So it's reading quite well. So I guess what I'd like to say is, first impressions, I like it. Like Anycubic, they still don't have any software for Macs, but they've definitely gone a little bit further to say, hey, here's a profile that works. Because I'm doing all this on a Macintosh. A lot of people with PCs, and great, more power to you, but I'm a Mac guy, and that's what I'm doing, and it's working well. Much better than the Mega V2. So that's a quick, I don't know how quick, I've had this for a while. This is more of an unboxing and getting started with. I got more things to throw with this. I got some of my files, some other files. Oh, one more thing I did do, didn't show you this, is just to give it a try when I use my own filament. I thought I'd just do this for fun because I am a trekker. I do have original series COM. Now there's the tolerances on this file are a little tight, so I've got things floating around here. I don't want to have them fly out. So this is a little bit tight, and these need to be a little bit standing because of the elephant footing going on. But you know, that the quality on that print for all those holes, pretty darn good, pretty darn good. And just a little bit of elephant, you know, a little bit of stepping on the back, which I would just fix with Bondo anyway. So that's the start. I will come back later and I'll do a follow-up review on it. I know I've been bad on doing follow-ups. The Mega V2, someone said the other day, I ordered one, I was waiting for your second video. I will do it. I will do it. I'm stupid busy these days. This whole pandemic, and I'm not bragging, but I've been insanely busy from the word go. I don't know what happened in 2020. It's I started a YouTube channel and it ended. The year, not the channel. Yeah, so I will get to it. I've got some ideas to fix the hiccups with it now that I've seen what this can do. I know I can probably get Cura set up to make the Mega V2 work just as well as this. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this is something that is informative to you. So I try and do these. I'm doing 3 videos a week to inform people, and I'm getting lots of people asking questions. I'm getting a lot of messages through Facebook or through, you know, through YouTube. Hey, I had a question about this, I had a question about this, question about this. That's what I'm here for. So that's it for today. Hope everyone's having a great day. We'll talk to you all